Guys, it's Travis. I know I've been MIA for a while, but it's been kind of hectic since my move, so finally getting back to posting some videos. This week's topic is bottom health, so let's have a little chat about that. Now, we all know that we don't enjoy going and having that special pap smear procedure done, but unfortunately it is a necessary thing to do. I myself have only had 2 since I started my transition, I mean, hey, that wasn't horrible. It was a little uncomfortable, but you know, you have to do it for your own personal health, you know, preventive health on yourself and everything else like that. So just kind of, when you go through it, just kind of block it out. It takes all of about 5 minutes. It's kind of funny to listen to the doctor sit there and explain what he's doing and this and that and blah blah. So take humor in that as well. But overall, it's not that bad. It's a real quick in-out procedure. I will say though that depending on how long you've been on T, like I've been on almost 4 years now, and at my last pap smear, he had sent in the test to get it done and processed as a regular pap smear. Well, apparently there wasn't enough cells or something to run the test, so I was supposed to reschedule and go back and get another one done so he could send it in as a high risk something. I don't know what it was. So just beware of that. If you've been on T for several years, you may run into that. So you may want to mention it to your doctor and ask, am I going to need to come in and do this again? Is there any way we can run it in a different manner so that I don't have to come in and have it redone. I didn't go and get it redone because my insurance is male, so therefore, obviously, if I'm going in and getting a pap smear done and they try to bill to my insurance, they're not going to cover it. And that shit was like $100 for a test that, basically didn't do anything and gave absolutely no results. And frankly, I didn't have $100 to ship back out at that point for another damn test. So I'm not exactly being the best role model when it comes to going to the doctor to get your pap smear done. I didn't have a gyno. I just kind of went and did it at the Howard Brown Health Center where I was getting all of my other medical stuff done. I mean, if you have a preference and you want a female to do it or you want whatever. I mean, my doctor was a male. I frankly could care less. It was go in, lay down, stick this stupid swab and get some cells and blah blah. I didn't have preference, but if you have preference, then obviously, you can go to a gyno. I don't know how you would explain that to a gynecologist, so you might be better off trying to go to like a health center that is capable of doing all those services. Got no advice for you there, guys. What else am I supposed to talk to you? Menstruating pre-T. Alright, for all of you pre-T guys out there, unfortunately, yes, your body is going to menstruate on a monthly basis. It is a horrible process. I don't think any woman enjoys this time of the month, so let alone a trans guy who's not on hormones. Probably you're not going to enjoy that very much either. My best advice is just kind of, I don't know, it's all mental adjustment. You just, there's no way around it. Your body's going to do it. So you basically just have to deal with it. If you want to become less social that week or, however long your cycle lasts, then maybe that's the way you deal with it. But I mean, there's no way around it. I think I just kind of went with the flow and just did whatever I was doing. I knew it was going to happen. I knew there was nothing I can do to stop it at that point in time. So basically, just suck up and go on. Sorry if that's not the best advice, but it's gonna happen. It's part of your body's function. And until you start pumping testosterone in your body, you just kind of have to, deal with the punches that get thrown your way. So it's all personal. Like I said, lock yourself in the house for a week. Just tell your friends you're uber busy and you don't have time. You just need some you time. Whatever you need to do to deal with that situation. See what else. Complications. I didn't really have any complications. In the initial start of being on T, I did have a lot of spotting. Like 6 months in on hormones, I started to spot a little bit, and I told my doctor about that, which is a good thing. If you're ever having any complications, any type of pain, any type of irregularity, anything like that, tell your doctor, because they may have seen it and they may know something that needs to be fixed. Like with my spotting, with it being, I'd been on T, I was at like 6 months or a year, but it was a good amount of time, and so my doctor was like, well, that shouldn't be happening, and I ended up having to take progesterone for like, I don't know, a month or something like that, and it did. I think it helped. I don't have any of those issues anymore, so it may have cleared it up. She gave me some long, drawn-out answer about this and that and blah, 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 but basically, if you have any complications, always tell your doctor, because that's what you see a doctor for. That's what they're there for, and there may be something they can do, like with me giving me more progesterone to whatever, fake my body into cycling out, whatever. I don't remember what she said, but basically, complications, tell your doctor, first and foremost. Safe sex, use condoms, use dental dam, use piece of plastic wrap. And basically, if you're having sex with a strap on, or you're having intercourse, with a man, if you're gay, or if you enjoy being penetrated, or you're with another trans guy, anything that is going into your body, you want to make sure that, unless that is your lifelong partner, always use a condom. Use some kind of protection to protect yourself, because you don't know what's out there, and it's just as dangerous for you as it is for everyone else in the world. So if you're going to have sexual relations with somebody who's not your lifelong partner, or even if you're worried about it with your, long-term partner, then condoms obviously are the best solution. If you're worried about other things occurring down there, you can find other ways to wrap your junk so you don't worry about somebody's mouth germs. I don't really know. I don't know. That's the best I can do. Cleanliness after growth, handling growth. I'm not really, wash your shit. Make sure you wash it. You should shower every day. I don't mean to sound like a jerk or anything like that, but I don't know. I just think that's, you just have to make sure you clean your body. You have to make sure junk's clean. Handling growth. Alright, so your junk's gonna grow. It may grow a lot, or it may grow a little bit. But that's all dependent on genetics. Like, I know some guys that say they've had enough growth on T to where they can penetrate their girlfriends or whatever it is. I was not that lucky, so I don't have that luxury. My little man did not grow to that length. I mean, I did see some substantial growth compared to what it was before T, but not enough to penetrate. So I mean, I guess I know there's a lot of guys out there that use various pumping techniques that they've said that works. I don't do any of that. I'm content with, you know, what I have, and I'm grateful for what I have, and I just really don't have a need to want a whole lot more. I mean, they make strap-ons, various sizes of dildos. I mean, yes, it would be fantastic to be able to penetrate with my own personal body, but I mean, I get significant amount of pleasure utilizing my strap-on, or just whatever, various things. So I mean, I don't have any personal problems with my amount of growth, but like I said, some guys have more growth, some guys have less growth. It's all going to be based on your genetics, and then you have to decide whether or not you'd like to try and give yourself more growth by pumping, or pretty much I think pumping. I did the whole rub the extra testosterone, after your shot, get a little bit left in the needle. I did all that, rub it on there, and it didn't help it grow any. So I don't know if any type of topical cream or something would enhance growth. I think it's just basically your genetics. Histo, got nothing on that other than I know I've heard, and my doctors have all told me that you want to have it within the first 5 years of being on T, because apparently after 5 years your chances of getting various cancers, I guess, increase significantly or something. I'm fast approaching that 5-year mark, so I probably need to start looking into that. I don't know that I'm going to be able to achieve that goal of having it within, another year or so, but I think the main thing is if you start having a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort, then you might want to look into having it a lot sooner. If you're having a lot of spotting, like I say, if you're having a lot of complications or kind of issues, then obviously having the histo done might be your better option. I know some guys have been getting it covered under insurances, so I don't know. I just moved, so I don't know, and I have a new insurance carrier, so I don't know what they cover, what they don't cover. That's going to have to be something that I look into. But most of the doctors say 5 years, and you should think about having it done, because, like I said, they said cancer in chances increase or something like that. But I guess that's all I have for you guys on bottom growth, bottom health, bottom changes, and this and that. Even though I haven't been active, I do pop on the Facebook group, and I do pop on Facebook pretty much every day. And my personal YouTube does send me emails, so if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask. I'm really going to try and be better about posting videos every week, so I apologize, and I'm back. So hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Peace.